Hey, Capt here, preacher at large, teaching the word and inspiring 3 minutes at a time. Hey, this morning I had a conversation with my wife and my son. We're talking about plans. It was one of those moments, and then my son looks at me and says, "Well, there's your sermon illustration." So, have you ever not known what was going on? Something just didn't look right. We have this guy. He's building a house down in the corner. He's been building it for a long time. I think he's actually building it cash. He's been building it for about 4 years. He's almost done. Well, he put a balcony on the side of the house. It's like, why would you put a balcony there? And we're looking at it and we're going, whatever. That doesn't make sense. And then a few months later, he put up a cover, right? A shelter. And it's like, why would he put it there? It's like out. It's in an awkward spot in the yard. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would he do that? Then things started to make sense a little bit because we seen him put what we thought was a pool in, but it was really small. And it's like, why would you put that little thing right there? It's just what? Well, come to find out, this is actually a really big hot tub. It's got rock walls and all sorts of waterfalls. And when he gets done, the pavilion that he built is right next to it. It's got water features around three sides of it. And his porch that he put, the balcony is overlooking that. So you'd be able to sit out there and hear the waterfalls and stuff. So it makes perfect sense now that we've seen the whole plan. Right? When you don't understand the plan and you don't see the whole plan, sometimes it doesn't make sense. And that might be just right where you're at in life right now. You're seeing bits and pieces of God's plan for your life, and you're like, what is going on, God? What are you doing? This doesn't make any sense. Well, if you don't have the whole plan, then of course it's not going to make sense. If you have bits and pieces of the plan, hold on for some more of the plan. Right? If you're the creator of the plan, right, then you know what's going on, you know what has to happen, you know what goes where, and you can do things in a certain order and you can get things done. But if you're not the author of the plan, right, and you have to sit there and rely on the author of the plan, then it's a different story. You don't always know everything. You don't always see everything. What does God say about plans? Well, we all know the great verse in Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans that I have concerning you, declares Yahweh. The plans to prosperity and not for harm, to give you a future and a hope. Now, you might be looking around right now and saying, God, what's going on? It feels like I'm being harmed. I don't see a future in all this junk that's going on. But can I give you just a little bit of context for this verse? You see, we love to quote this verse, but I believe most people probably don't understand where this verse actually came from. Yeah, he's talking to the exiles, right? People that have been exiled. They've been torn from their homeland. Their gods, their temple, everything has been taken away from them. They're in captivity in a foreign land. And they didn't understand what was going on. But God said, I know the plans that I have concerning you. And they are to prosper you and not harm you. So can I encourage you this evening? If things don't look like they're in place, just trust God. He knows what he's doing. Don't react to partial plans. Pray and ask God to reveal more of the plan so that you can have a better sight picture. But don't get upset because it doesn't seem like things aren't going your way. And understand that God's plans for you are to prosper you and to not do you harm and to give you a future hope. Now, go get your face in the Bible.